Hi Leo, this is Lisa from The Right Guidance here to bring in an extended love reading for you for the month of November 2019. Hopefully you're not stumbling on your words this month. I'm going to be working with two decks. For our first set of channeling, we are going to be working with John Holland's The Psychic Tarot for the Heart. I've been doing a lot of channeling today, so the guides are like stepping up their game today, okay? So they're using these cards as a catalyst for me to communicate through. So for those of you who do work with traditional tarot, you might not agree with my translation, but I'm a channeler. I do know the traditional meanings, but I don't let that get in the way. I use the messages they send me. For clarification, we had a whole bunch of them, but for clarification, we're going to work with the Angel Tarot cards. And what I've asked your angels and guides and my angels and guides to do for that is to use those cards' signs as clarification to who you might be dealing with sign-wise. So if they're an air sign, fire, earth, or water sign, you are a fire sign Leo, as well as Aries Leo. Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius are the fire signs. So let's see what's happening in your love life. We'll channel that in and then we'll get clarification from the tarot cards, okay? So I haven't seen the cards. We're going to turn them over and channel. And that way we can see what's really going on. Ready for card number one? Okay. We're getting right into the fact that you will be receiving information about your love life or how to proceed in a relationship or how to deal with said relationship from visions, through dreams, through, for those of you who have, empathic abilities, psychic abilities, clairvoyant abilities, mediumship abilities. So this could also indicate that if you were to do a guided meditation on this YouTube platform, look up clearing and balancing chakras meditation, and you can do some work on perhaps getting this squeaky clean, this area right here, so that way you can see better and to see the visions your guides are trying to translate to you, for those of you right out the gate that have abilities. And I know a few of you Leos that are my clients do. All right. The next card you got is the card of balance, and making sure that you can decipher you from a partner. Okay. Yes, we blend energies when in relationship. There should be balance. And see, in this picture, both partners are happy, which means balance, give and take, balance, give and receive, making sure you're looking out for your partner's best interests and ensuring your partner is looking out for your best interests. So if you need to communicate with the partner you already have, for those of you in relationship, happiness or more happiness will come from honest, open, and clear dialogue. Some of you this month might find that you're confronting your shadow self, or something that is your belief around relationships when it comes to thinking about what your example was when you were a small child. They say we are most impressionable, I believe, from 0 to 7 years old. So whatever your perception was about what relationships look like, your guides would like you to confront that and to see that as a shadow. And to see that, you are able to define what love looks like. You are able to express what love looks like. And maybe you didn't receive the best example growing up. Your parents did the best they could. They also had an example of what a romantic relationship looked like. And you are asked to confront, even by looking in the mirror, about what reflection you see coming back at you. Are you deciding to keep love at a distance because it's costly or it could cost me something? Are you keeping your partner at a distance and not investing in them because you are afraid of getting hurt? Maybe you saw your parents getting hurt, one of your parents getting hurt as a result of doing everything for the other. So you have to confront what your beliefs are, and your guides are challenging you to do that this month and to decide, what does love look like to you, to me? And then expressing and putting your best foot out there, okay? Another chakra card. So perhaps you guys could find the throat chakra could also feel blocked. So obviously your guides are ringing the bell on you doing a guided chakra meditation to clear and balance that line. And you could find you have a bit of the and that could be because you're not expressing your feelings to a partner, or perhaps for those of you single, you have to confront and the things that you've been swallowing. Maybe you didn't have a voice in those relationships. Maybe you didn't express how you feel, and therefore your relationships didn't have balance, and it just had the shadow where you were kind of like small in the relationship. So your guides want you to kind of purge all those beliefs. Journal what you have inside that you're holding back, that maybe you cannot communicate to someone from the past. Journal it, burn it, do what you gotta do. Clear and balance your chakras after maybe you've done a cord cutting, if you haven't yet released someone from the past, or released the burden that you're finding. It could be anything tied to a family member too. Maybe your parents are driving you crazy, or your siblings. You can cut your cords to that and clear. Because maybe you find you're squelching your truth and you can't speak up, but maybe you should speak up. Okay, so you're the third sign who's gotten this card. So I would encourage you to watch your partner's sign as well. This is the win or lose card. And what it means is that you've got your stake in the ground. Okay, so you are firmly planted in an idea and there isn't the balance. So perhaps, this balance card is being offered from your guides because you feel like you have to win or lose something for that balance, right? Perhaps it's going to cost you something. It's your perception that you're going to have to lose something. So maybe your partner wants to move to a bigger house, or maybe, you want to try for another job, but maybe it doesn't pay as much. And there's something that you feel challenged to speak, okay, in regards to maybe what you want, because you're afraid that maybe the partner is not going to agree and you're going to lose your position, or you're afraid to make a decision, that's going to challenge the partnership because, you don't want your partner to think you're dominant. Okay. Your partner you don't want your partner to feel like they're losing something because it's something that you want. So there's some sort of challenge there, because this is a collective reading for all of my Leos watching. I would need to do something private for you to really clarify what this means to you personally. But, you can find a compromise, you can find balance, and just having that open dialogue with your partner to let them know how you're feeling about a certain situation, and that you want to bring balance and you want to bring fairness to both. Okay. You have, so perhaps it's because an opportunity is coming and you're either afraid to discuss this opportunity, or maybe it's the thought of a business, or maybe there's a thought of, there's just a big decision that you have weighing on your mind. You see here, he's in heavy contemplative thought and he wants to change his world with something. There's something that this person, perhaps your partner as well, is feeling like they would like something to change, and that could change their world for the better, because you're surrounded by green, which is healing. So it could be an opportunity that is just so fantastic that would change your family's life or change the relationship's dynamic. And you want to make sure that's a win-win for both parties. So congratulations on whatever this opportunity is. And if you're feeling heavy because of it, don't look up instead of down. Celebrate it with your partner. Don't feel like, oh, okay, this opportunity could mean for some of you, someone's guides chiming in to say like that could increase your income astronomically. You could have to relocate, and you might feel bad about making more money than your partner. This is for somebody. So perhaps, you're worried about your partner's ego, because some people, I'll stay out of it, but it's just a matter of what it's doing for the family, right? Not our income is for the family, not just for us. Okay. You're also receiving the card of control, and you can see here again, two very similar energies. Look, both looking down, and your guides are like, Look straight ahead at the opportunities that are present for you. Okay? The divine is in control of how opportunities come. The divine is also in control of how a love opportunity comes to change your world. So if you are sad, for my single Leos, if you're sad because you're like, there's not an opportunity for me to love, there's not been an opportunity for me to marry, there's not been an opportunity for me to become a parent like I've always wanted, and you're looking down and they're like, listen, balance and clear your chakras, clear your belief. You are not in control of how that happens, but you are in control of your energy and what projects from you. So if you're seeing lack, we know we're going to get more lack. And I've been having to do a lot of work on myself too about what I believe I deserve. And the divine is in control. Don't walk around feeling upset. You are absolutely worthy and deserving, perfect, whole, and complete, exactly how you are. You don't have to wait to put yourself back out there, but you need to change your belief system. So maybe that confrontation is you looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing the magnificence of who and what you are, perfect, whole, and complete, just as you are, and to feel confident and radiant in how you project yourself out to future partner. Okay, guys, you're getting another chakra message. Okay, it's the next one. The next one's not a chakra message because you have one more after this. Okay, solar plexus chakra, right down here. Okay, so you could have some, your body could be showing signs. So the throat, you could have headaches, and you could have digestion. You could have some cramps. You could have bloating in this area when there's a blockage. Okay, so solar plexus, I always kind of get them confused with root and all that, but it's like, anything that you want to give birth to, anything, this is just like there's blockages there. So for what you're trying to give birth to or what you want for plans, it's like you need to release. You're holding a lot of heartbreak and resentment, perhaps, belief system about love, belief system about you down here in the lower, under the breast, right? So you've got to do some clearing. And again, you got to do that meditation. You just have to, okay? And then this beautiful card, and then we'll get to the tarot cards, asking you to simply love. Love should not be forced. It should be easy. And you see, again, this is a green card, so very healing energy when it comes to how you project love. You're being asked to obviously offer love to everyone that you love, including, perhaps your children, nieces, nephews. Some of you have grandchildren, and perhaps you love through preparing meals or having people over or creating an adventure to take with your family. But this is about creating memories where you can just love each other and take good care of each other, because there's romantic love, but we are all a part of a family as well. So perhaps there's people in your life who need lots of love and nurturing from you. Okay, so we're going to get some clarity now from the tarot cards. Your guides are going to be able to associate them with signs, and that may or may not resonate with you, but it might offer some clarity to some of you. Okay, so the first card we're getting is coming from an air sign, which is a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. And this is the card of, to me, this is the card of gossip. You don't want you don't want to be the source of people's gossip, and you don't also want to share the details about what's going on within you with everybody. Okay, so perhaps there's a challenge, perhaps there was a challenging time, perhaps right now you are in that process of confronting that shadow and confronting what you believe about yourself and doing all that, and perhaps you're just sharing that, you're broadcasting that to too many people. And this is just, to me, this is the gossip card, and it's an unwise choice for you to share every detail. And I will include that message to be, when you are starting out a new relationship. Obviously, sometimes it's exciting and we want to share that, but I want you to be very, very aware of, who you share that with. And even, if you become, pregnant, about who you share that with right away. And it's just allow that time to nurture, that new relationship, or nurture that new pregnancy, or nurture that new opportunity, because you got the opportunity beckons card too, right? I just want you to kind of keep it in an incubator for a little bit. Whatever that opportunity, that beautiful blessing that's coming to you, I want you to keep it in that incubator. Okay. I really want you to be very protective about, nurturing that and getting that to the stage of, feeling ready to share, whatever that means to you. Okay. All right. Another air card asking you to take a rest. Okay. You could be feeling super, super tired. Maybe it's time for a vacation. Maybe it's time to disconnect. Maybe it's time to put the phone away for a whole entire weekend. Maybe you need to go to a spa. Maybe you need to go see a healer. This is asking you to rest, take time, and take a vacation. Really heavy on the meditation and very, very heavy about doing that in an earth-like setting for those of you who, have the capability to get out into nature and bundle up because, here in Toronto, a little cold, but it's so nice to get out for a fresh walk. And, hoodie weather, us Canadians love our hoodie weather. Not all Canadians, of course, but most of us love our hoodie weather. So you might feel a complete sense of rejuvenation by going for a hike with your favorite people and the people who you can talk to and process things. And if your heart is feeling heavy, I would really encourage you to get out there and go with someone you love and just get out there and stomp out in the earth. Okay. The moon card, Aries just got this also. So not that matters, but I would encourage you to check your partner sign for those of you who have partners. Now, the moon card is important insights, information that was hidden, maybe secrets that were kept, coming to the light. Okay, that's the traditional moon card's meaning. It even says, events behind the scenes. This card even says release the fears that are holding you back. But to me, the moon card is like something's going to be illuminated, perhaps around the full moon. I believe the full moon is the third week. I think it's the 27th. Jesus, I should have checked that. So important things are coming up. You could be aware of someone's motives. If you were the source of the gossip, it could be brought to the light that, people have been talking behind your back. So again, just you heard my message earlier about being protective about who you say that to. Now, like I said to Aries, I love this card. And the reason I love this card is the picture. I don't know why it's not tuning in very well. The picture is of a blonde woman who, even in here it says psychic insights, but she's strong and she's powerful and full of wisdom. Gold, which means everything she touches turns to gold. And then there's a Sheltie here. So I always see this card as me and my little Nikki, who I miss. I had a Sheltie. Yeah, so I always when I see that card, I'm like, it's me and her. All right. You're getting a sign coming in from, it could be a fire sign. So an Aries, a Leo like you, or a Sagittarius. And I love this because this is letting you know how truly powerful you are. And because I've asked for this to be a love reading, it could be that another fire sign other than you, perhaps, or just you have the power to bring, love into your life. And usually this card is of, drawing opportunities to you. Okay. But this is that you have the power and you have the manifestation capabilities to get off your ass and tell the divine what it is you want and to step out of the way and trust that they will bring it to you. Obviously in the divine right timing, but create that space for manifestations to come to you. Meditate and take really good care of you and work on that process of connecting with your guides and balancing your chakras and doing all those things to take really good care of you so that way more manifestations show up in your life. And then you got the last card is the 10 of Earth, 10 of Pentacles. And an Earth sign is a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. And it's the very happy, it's really that card you want when you want success all around. So it's the happy family life, it's financial stability, financial security, and just happiness all around. So it could be that you could find with the company of a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo, you have that perfect friendship, you're content, you have that perfect love with them, you have stability, success, all those things that would be about the 10 of Pentacles. So this is a fantastic card kind of to be summing up all your parts of November. So a very happy happy relationship and a very happy, happy family life. And of course, I wish you that and all the abundance in the world, Leo. So I'd love feedback on how it resonated with you. Leave me a like if you liked the video or a thumbs down if you didn't. And you could also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet done so. I'd appreciate it. Help me grow. Have a good one. All the best.